Do museums tell us stories? Yeah, they do. How do they tell us this story? How do they tell us their stories? Well, yeah, they write things up on the wall. Sometimes people read that. Sometimes they have pictures. Sometimes they have objects. So those objects are called artifacts. Okay? And artifacts are anything that tells us about how people lived at a different time or place. Now, what does that mean? Well, it means that artifacts don't have to be old to tell us a story. Some artifacts could be very modern as far as we're concerned, but they tell us about how someone lives at a different place. The museum, the Fairfield Museum, is actually a relatively small museum by comparison to many museums. It's not the smallest. There are certainly far smaller museums. How many artifacts do you think the Fairfield Museum actually owns? We could spend a long time guessing at numbers. We're not. I'm going to tell you. We have approximately 15,000 artifacts. And remember, we're actually a relatively small museum. When you think of museums, something like the Smithsonian in Washington, D.C., millions of artifacts. The Metropolitan Museum of Art, the Louvre in France. These museums have hundreds of thousands, if not millions of artifacts.